Hi, Bill here. Just a little quick additional thing. I don't think I covered this properly. I actually checked out Peaugh's video to fix a better jet mode, so I'm going to do it the way that he does it. I said you could go out and look at the different videos and different, because there's probably about a ton of different fan modes. But Peaugh seems to be, because I said in my original video that I thought these were on metal things and they couldn't come out. I was wrong, that the tail fins can't come off. You can actually take them off. You can actually just pull off like this. You can come out like that. You can actually take them off and turn them round the right way, like this. They do fit on there, and they do fit back on, so you can actually take them off. See, like that, and you can turn them around like this. If you want to, use a screwdriver to lever it out if it's a bit tight to begin with, but you can turn these around. So I'll do it again in case that was off camera. You just pull them off, turn them around, and then these little nubs there. Now be careful, these nubs might wear down and you might end up with it flopping around, so if you do this too many times it might wear those down. But if you want to do a fan mode and keep it in a better jet mode, this is a way you can do it with the tail fins. Now these are a lot tighter. Getting these out can be tough. So if you want to lever it off with a screwdriver, do so. But just be wary that these little nubs, you might end up wearing them down if you do this too many times. But I'll just do it for the sake of the video. Usually there's a little groove or bits that these knobs can fit into, but with these, for some reason, they don't have them on here. Now, obviously, because they're round the wrong way, they won't fold the way they normally fold when they're round the way that you get the figure. But that looks a lot better. You push that in, there's a little nub there where my finger is, that rests against that peg there. Hold on, I'll try and clear that. So there's a little tiny, where my finger is there, on the arm, the edge, you can see I'm pressing against, it rests against that tab right there. So that stops it lowering too much. The same done with the other side. And that's basically your jet mode. But it may be fixed in one instance, but you're still, I know I've left the aerial box on there, you're still left with this huge thing protruding down at the bottom with nothing coming down at the front, and nothing that you can put on there. There's no tabs, there's a slight slot there. So it might fix that, making it look slightly better, but it doesn't sort the fact that you can't stand it, because it will just sit at an angle like that, or that'll push, it pushes those up. As you can see, it just pushes them up because there's nothing there to lock those in. It might stop them dropping down resting against that peg, but it doesn't stop it from raising up when you sit it on a flat surface. So yeah, even though you've sorted one problem, there are other problems. So it's just a little fix in case you think, oh, these are round the wrong way, like I said in my original video, and I thought they were metal, the metal rods through them, but they're not. You can take these off and put them round the right way, or make them face the right way. So, but be wary, if you keep them on like that, it's going to look weird in its aircraft carrier mode with these sticking round the wrong way, and you can't move these round the way compared to the way they were. They're not going to move, they're not going to fold over in the same direction, obviously, because the way that they're designed. So it does mean you're left with things sticking out and not folding away the way they're supposed to. But for the sake of the jet mode, it does make it look a lot better. they don't fold down properly, or they'll just pop out of there. If you try and force it, it'll pop off that part there. It'll just pop out. So that's as far as it goes, unfortunately, with these little tail wings. But the actual tail, it does look a lot better, you must admit. Or you can put it round the other way, like I did before. You can put it round that way if you want. Like I did that way before, remember? I did this before. I don't know if they actually go like that, or you can have it, I'll do it that way, and you can put the whole thing together like this and raise that up and raise those up, but you've got nothing to rest these against. But it does make it look, at least they're round the right way, they're facing round the right way. That's the main thing. So you get something like that anyway. But at least the tail fins are round the right way. They can pop off. I thought in my original video that they couldn't. Like I said, I never researched it to see if they could pop off, so I'm just doing this a little additional video. The other thing I forgot to show, I'll just have it in that mode, and that sits flatter. See, that sits a lot flatter when you have it like that, because you don't have that bit protruding down at the bottom. It's completely flat, apart from that bit there, it's slightly raised, but it's a lot flatter look. It's up to the way you want it. You could probably make adjustments and get it looking a wee bit better, but just to show that off, okay? And whilst I've got this there, the thing I didn't show in the original video is, yes, you can put blunderbuss and it pegs in right there. And you have it there, or you can have it on the side there. There's a peg that fits in there. Well, there's pegs there that fits in the side. There's peg holes. The other thing I didn't show off video is comparison to the bootleg one. You know how I've got the bootleg one. There it is against the bootleg one. So I'll just keep it in that flat mode, and that's it there. So you see that there, looking pretty cool. The G1 style bootleg one, that's it there. It's looking pretty cool. And there we go. You can also, if you want, again, it's your toy. Oh no, it doesn't do that, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that because I've got these switched around the right way. I was going to say you could move these bits forward, but they're in the bottom now, so to fill in a sort of a gap there, but if these would hold together it would be better. Well, you fiddle about with it, it holds together. Okay, I don't want this video too long, just a little update. So it's up to you, what way round do you want it? Do you want to go by Peaugh's way, which I had it before, or do you want it this way, which is a lot flatter? It doesn't have that bit sticking down. It's a lot flatter, you can fit it on a flat surface. Still don't have undercarriage, you didn't get that with it, but there you go. So that's just a little fix there and showing off the gun. But mostly get guns this style anyway, with a lot of the timed return figures, so you kind of know what to do with them anyway. Okay, and where to place them. So that's that, okay. So you can switch those around, you can take them off of there. You may have to use a screwdriver with these. These seem easier to come off, the red ones, than the one with the blue thingy on it, transparent piece on it, but you may I can leave it off with a screwdriver. But beware, be warned that the little buttons on them, the little tiny nubs on them, they will wear down over time if you do it too many times, and you will end up with them flopping around loose. So just be wary of that, with taking them on and off all the time. Okay, but that's that. I better end it. It's already 9 minutes long. You know how long-winded I am with these reviews. So just to inform you there, I will put a link to in the video description to Peaugh's. You can check his out yourself if you want, if you haven't already done so, and I will put that in there. Okay, Right, bye for now. That's all I want to say. Bye for now. Thanks. Bye.